Hello and welcome to another unboxing video. Today we are looking at the JinSun 4K Wi-Fi action camera. Here are some of the specs. 16 megapixel camera, it does 4K at 30 frames a second. It takes a 64 gig card, or maximum 64 gig card. It's got a 170-degree viewing angle, Wi-Fi connectivity, so you can actually connect to it using your mobile phone. And you have a 2-inch screen on the back and a small 1-inch by 0.6-inch screen on the front. Okay, and if we have a look at the back, you've got some of the specifications. So it does go through what it can do a little bit here, like 4K at 30 frames a second. You've got 1920 by 1080p at either 60 frames or 30 frames a second. And I'm sure there's other resolutions. We'll check those out in a second. The default resolution, so as soon as you turn this on, if you want to start recording, it will be set to 1080p, so 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames a second. So the memory card slot in this action camera will take cards up to 64 gig. Not going to be great for you guys who are hoping to just record in 4K all the time, but if you're recording in 1920 by 1080, that's actually going to be more than enough. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so the action camera comes already in its little waterproof housing. Go. So you've got the waterproof housing already on there. Okay, so there's a sticker on that lens. So there's a sticker on the cover there. There is a sticker on the lens and on the camera as well, so we'll take that out in a second. But before we do that, let's find out what's in these boxes here. So in this box, you get a whole bunch of accessories. So you've got a micro USB cable, you've got some cable ties, you've got some cleaning cloths, some extra sticker pads, and your lanyards. So that's kind of cool. And in this box down here, I'm guessing are the rest of the accessories. They are. Okay. So we have a different back. This one's actually got holes in it. You have some extra clips, and you get one battery, one additional battery. I'm guessing there's a battery already in there. Alright, so all of these bits and pieces are additional accessories to allow you to attach your camera to any kind of a device, to a selfie stick, to a tripod, to your helmet, I guess. They've kind of covered all aspects of where you'd be using this. Kind of a cool thing to have. This is a wrist strap for your remote control, so you can start and stop your video, you can take photos. I don't see a charging port, so I think you're going to have to open this up to find out exactly what kind of a battery this takes. So to get this on, just strap it through there, put that through. So just strap that on, and that's it. And then when you want to record, I guess you press each of the buttons and you get a little LED indicator to tell you you've actually pressed it, which is kind of useful because you do need to know. I mean, there is an actual click, so when you press it you feel that, so you don't really need the LEDs, but it's a nice touch because then you know it's actually working. Perfect. Right, we'll leave that on for now. Okay, let's get rid of the accessories. Alright, let's take the camera out. Well, we got some stickers, so let's take the stickers off first. I'm going to leave the stickers on the LCD screens for the time being. Right, so the camera. On the front, you've got the mode and power button. At the top, you have an OK button. On the right hand side of the camera, you've got up and down. And on the left hand side of the camera, you've actually got your ports, your HDR port, you've got your micro USB port for charging, and then you've got your SD card slot. So let's turn this on. Alright, so I'll turn this around so you can see the screen. I'm going to hold down the power button and you'll hear a noise and see the welcome screen come up. There you go, the lights up. Light turned on there. Now if I click the OK button to start recording, you can see there red light pops up. It started to count up. If I turn this around, you'll see this is actually counting up as well. So you've got two ways of seeing the recording happening. When you start recording, after a few seconds this screen actually turns off to save some power and obviously make it last a little bit longer, so you'll notice. There you go, so there you can see the screen is turned off. However, when we look at the front, it's still recording, so the number's counting up, so that's a quick indicator to tell you that it is actually still recording. So that's kind of useful. So while recording, when the screen does actually turn off, you will have to press the OK button once to turn it on, and then again to actually stop it from recording. And that's pretty much it. So if I take you through the different modes now, I can press the mode button, take you through to photo mode, so now I can click the OK button to take a picture. There you go. Press it again. This is the slow motion mode, so it's already been preset to 720p 90 frames a second. Press the mode again. So this is the preview mode, and you've got the up and down arrows here which actually help you go through each of your images or videos that you've actually taken. The OK button will let you watch the video, and so that's playing now, and so that's it. And then you press OK again to stop it. Press mode again. When you're previewing, it takes you back to the main preview window. The next time you press mode, it'll actually take you onto the next screen, which is all about the settings. So from here, you're in the settings menu. Now to get into there and actually access all of the details and change everything about the camera setup, you click OK. Right, so once you've clicked OK, it takes you into the first menu, which is the video record mode, and you can click the up and down arrows to scroll through each of these options. So we can see here that we've got it set up to 1080p at 60 frames a second. If I click OK, it allows me to choose any of the other options that are available. So I can pick any one of these. I can go all the way up to 4K. If I'm happy with that, click OK. It's now going to record at 4K when you turn the camera on next. Click the mode button to switch to the next menu option along, and this will allow you to change the resolution settings for when you take a picture. Click it again, and when you're happy with all the settings and you want to exit, just go to the X, click mode until you get to X, click OK, and it takes you back to video recording mode. So what I'll do now is, now that you've seen the basic features, I'm going to go take some videos. But before I do that, there is one thing I wanted to put on here. So if I go back to the settings and I turn on Wi-Fi, you see the Wi-Fi logo's on, and there's your SSID and the Wi-Fi password. Just get my phone. Right, now with the Wi-Fi, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to download this XDV app, and you can now find the action camera right there at the top, asking me for my password. So if I look at the action camera, the password is, wow, it's not cryptic, it's 12345678990. You can see here, as I turn my camera, it is finding, it's actually updating my screen. There you go. So that's kind of a really cool feature. It's not recording at the moment, but you can actually set it to record. So I can click the record button, and now it's recording. And if I bring this back a bit, you'll notice that the numbers are actually counting up. So you can use your phone to record and take photos as and when you want, once a connection is made. So this is great if you're going to put this somewhere high up, or if you're going to use this, you know, kind of in a hidden location, or on your helmet, skateboard, wherever it is, and you're just using your phone as a viewfinder. Very cool feature. There is no image stabilization, and so it will be a bit bouncy, but I'll let you know how I get on, and I will add the footage that I get from this to the end of this video. So, right, wait, don't leave just yet. Watch the end of the video so you can see the results from this. If you like my video, please subscribe and let me know how I can improve, if there's any other types of videos you want me to do. Alright, thanks for watching.